Hey there, it's a Capricorn here, and I just wanted to do a brief little video because I want to talk about Tauruses. And I have Tauruses that I love so much. I'm new at all this. I'm not a expert or anything like that, but I'm just going to give my perspective, a Capricorn perspective of how or what I think about a Taurus. Now, I think that I love Tauruses. I think they're absolutely amazing. My brother's a Taurus. One of my good friends is a Taurus. I believe the Tauruses have a hard, like they've been dealt difficult hands, but they still make it through. I also want to say that they have, I feel that not all of them, and everyone's different, let's just be clear. I'm speaking in general, and I'm not speaking to a lot of them, but I am speaking to the characteristic of a few that I feel this would apply. If it doesn't apply, then, don't worry about it. But they have been very blessed. I believe that Tauruses, somewhere along the lines, they just have been blessed with certain things, but they worry a lot. They worry a lot about things that are out of their control, and they love a lot. They love hard, they love deep. They would like for you to love them beyond their flaws. That is where I think the major thing comes into play with the Taurus, is that they want you to love them beyond their flaws. But sometimes their flaws, crap, but sometimes their flaws are unacceptable, and they don't understand how their flaws are unacceptable. Sometimes they don't understand how unacceptable. Sometimes they don't understand how unacceptable their flaws are. They want you to love them through it, and there are just some things that some people, like me, can't love through if it's going to intentionally hurt me, or if I feel like I'm going to be hurt by it. This is one thing that you never really hear about a Taurus, but they can be kind of selfish. The things that they do want you to love them through is their selfishness. And sometimes it's the selfishness, and I can't, it's that blackness. Look at that blackness on my teeth. Anyway, whatever, 'tis what 'tis. I tried a new lipstick and whatever, and yeah. So they want you to love them through their flaws. And so it's very difficult for a person like me to love you through your flaws if that flaw hurts me. I'll deal with it, but if it comes to a relationship, I'm not going to do it. I can't deal with it. Not going to deal with it. And it's hard for them to let go. So if they develop a close bond with you and you begin to get close to them or whatever, these are the people that will stalk the hell out of you. These are the people that, they don't know how to let go. Now, I'm not saying that they even want to be with you afterwards. They just don't. First of all, they don't let go easy. They don't let go easy. One of the most incompatible but most attracted to signs for a Taurus is a Leo. And I've known about 4 or 5 of these different relationships where they just haven't worked out. Because, and I've got to say this, I think it's simply because of the selfishness. There's a control factor that a Taurus wants to have, and there's a freedom factor that the Leo wants to have. And not only that, you're not going to get any more attention than a Leo. And then another thing, Tauruses are extremely guarded, and so they tell you what they want you to hear. It's not what they say, it's what they're not saying that you need to pay attention to. And that's something that a Leo probably would tell you, is that it's not what you say, it's what you didn't say. And because a Leo, when you meet them, they can be some of the most open people. Like, you might not like the way they deal or like the way that they handle situations, but they are, at least they are exactly who they are when you first meet them. For a Taurus, they're not, they're who they are who you are. They are who they are when you meet them, but they only gonna let you know what they want you to know, and everything else is hidden. It's like a iceberg. It's like the tip of the iceberg is chilling on the top of the on the water, but then underneath is a lot more. And as a Capricorn, I understand this trait because, you know, I'm very sheltered, but once you get to know me, you know everything about me. If we are, so anyway, I'm talking about a Taurus here. Yeah, so those are a few things that I think that are noteworthy about a Taurus. And so I love Tauruses. We have this relationship where I can't even really explain it. We have this relationship, and it's where where the fence meets the grass is that for Capricorn Taurus, like me and my Taurus family and friends, is that we have a deep understanding and we don't let go easy. And so we know that the Taurus is going to be there regardless. It doesn't matter what happens. We know they're going to be there. Even if we have, you know, we may want to escape, but the Taurus is going to be there. It doesn't matter what you say. And same with the Capricorn. And so I think that's where we meet. Anyway, I think that's it. Thank you for listening. Pieces.